Hi, guys. I don't know who needs to hear this, but a truly protective style does not damage the hair, the scalp, the follicles in any way, shape, or form. So if you notice that your styling or something that you're putting in your hair, or if you're wearing extensions or wigs or weaves, if you notice that your hair is thinning out, if you notice that your scalp is burning, if you notice that my kitty cat, oh, she always wants to be in the video. See how big she's getting? She's getting so big. That's my Mimi's. Okay, bye bye. Okay, sorry about that. Where was I? If you notice that your hair is thinning out, if you notice that it's breaking, if your scalp is itching and burning. I saw someone on YouTube and she had just paid like a ton of money to get her extensions put in, but her scalp was on fire. So literally the next day, she took them out. And I've actually done that too. I've done that before, but not for that reason. For the reason that it just was not me. I did it one time, and I realized, you know what, this is not me. I think at the time I paid over $200 or something for it, but the next day I took it out. I, just wasn't me. But she said that her scalp was so irritated that she just couldn't function. She had to take them out. So it didn't surprise me, because if you research what's in these hair bundles and these extensions and wigs and everything, if you research that, where are they coming from and what's in them, you'll find things like fire retardants. Who knows what's, what else is in them. Who knows what's in the glue, um, and all of the other chemicals that they use to market, or they use in this hair. The hair industry is, I'm pretty sure a $1 billion, probably multi-billion-dollar industry. And it's basically about money. It's not so much about hair health. I don't even think that there are any regulations to make sure that what we're getting is safe for use. Um, and I read somewhere, I'm not sure if it was here on YouTube or, in just my own research, but I read that um, uh, the women that um, that support this industry, the women that they make their money from American women and African women. American women and African women are the consumers of this product, and somewhere along the line, we were led to believe that in order to be beautiful, or to be dressed or pretty, or accepted, we have to wear this hair. And I have noticed that um, women are getting younger and younger with the same issues, which is um, male pattern baldness, or female pattern baldness. I'm not really sure. But again, um, if you are using these products and you notice this, before it gets to the point where it cannot be fixed, and before it gets to the point where now you have to use these products to to cover the hair loss, I would say maybe just, I know it's a bit to get your brain wrapped around this. I know I had to, but maybe that would be the time just to look for alternatives. If you have to use some extensions, why not look for something less toxic or non-toxic, something natural, just for your own health, just for your own health, internally, as well as your hair health and scalp health, and you know so that you don't permanently damage the follicle. But why not, either support women that make natural hair extensions, or use something like I heard that um, wool, black wool, is also used in the hair. But I would use that. I would use something like that before I would buy any of those products that have these chemicals in them. But I also saw that there's a woman in Africa and she makes hair extensions. Beautiful, looks really real too. But she makes them from the waste from plantains. I think like the leaves, the plantain leaves or something like that. But she dyes them and everything like that. But they look pretty good. But again, if I had to do it, me personally, I don't. I have no desire to do that. But if I was going to use some sort of a hair extension, I would go with that. I would go with something natural. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that because it's almost like this is being done without really considering the long-term effects. Um, and I know several women that have this issue, and again, it's something that you have to wrap your own brain around, you know. But if it's actually creating the hair loss, it's actually causing the hair loss, then it might be, it might be something to consider, to do something else to be able to protect the hair. Because a true protective hairstyle means that your hair is not being touched, manipulated, braided, unbraided, washed, whatever. It's just allowed to grow, and it will grow. It will grow if you care for it, and just let it do its thing. Just let it go through its growing phase. Hair will grow. Without all the external stuff, the glues, the hair dyes, the extensions, and so on. Hair will actually grow and thrive. So this, I just wanted to show you what I do. My hair, I think the last video I did, sorry guys, it was about a month ago. About a month ago. I just, I only do videos when I can because I have other responsibilities outside of YouTube. But of course, I'm always thinking about you guys, and I'm always thinking about ways that I can help, always thinking about ways that I can help with tips and tricks to help you to be able to grow in your hair. But a lot of it is mental. A lot of it is mental. Even this, maybe, covering your hair, you might have an aversion to. I don't know. But I feel like if I can put a pretty scarf on my hair while my hair is growing, I feel like I'm doing something good for myself. In terms of hair growth. And my hair is actually twice as long as it appears. And I say that because it's in a shrunken state. I think I washed it one time in these braids, but it's in its shrunken state right now. It's not fully stretched, so it might appear as if it's not growing, but it is actually growing. Because even here, let me show you here. This here, I don't know if you could see it, but all of this from here, yeah, that's about an inch. Go close so you can see from here to here, about an inch or so is all new growth. So if you allow your hair to grow, it will actually grow. Okay, so this is what I do. Let me just show you something. If I'm because my hair right now, I would think it has about maybe 2 or 3 more weeks, and then I will take it out and redo the process again, wash it, and re-braid it, do fresh parts and everything. But sometimes I don't want to walk around with my hair, not fresh, So I just fold my scarf like this and put it like that. Let me see if I can show you in the back what I'm doing. See? See in the back? I hope you saw that. I'm not really sure if... Let me try it again. See in the back. Okay. hopefully I'm in frame, guys. And then I just take it. I love scarves actually because they're so pretty. I love my colors. And I actually just, fold it, do like a little bow thing, you know. Tuck this side in. Tuck that in and then adjust it, and then I have like a pretty I have another pretty hairstyle. Sometimes I leave this down, this part. It's kind of long though. Or I just take it, see that? Take it and roll it and tuck it in like that. And then I have a cute little hair wrap. But if I go outside, and my hair is not ready to be redone, I might just wear it like this. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's what I wanted to talk about. Hopefully you stay till the end. Please give me a like and a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, guys, and I'll be getting more fresh content to you just as soon as I can. Okay, bye for now.